Kick away then. Desert Boy a little bit slow to strike. Gordy wide on the course, and Sharif Kabir is attacking. And Richard Quinn is taking no prisoners. Monzi inside. Willow Wonder runs a rail. Then we've got Flying Legend and Samran and Desert Boy sitting midfield. Shantou, one of the big players, are well down the track at this stage. Duscianto taking a very keen hold indeed, and it's Mons that's come through to take it up now. Mons the leader, to Sharif Kabir in second. Willow Wonder showing third. Flying Legend the outside of Samran. Then comes Gordy, followed by Duscianto with Desert Boy running the rail. Then we have St Maurs, and the back marker is Heron Island as they race away from the pack stand. Shantou is midfield, but Mons is attacking. That's the leader by 3 parts of the length. Mons it is, to Sharif Kabir in second. Then going third is Willow Wonder. On the outside, Flying Legend, then Shantou, then Samran, then Gordy and Desert Boy. And Duscianto being given plenty of work to do by Patadari is lying in place as they continue to race away from them. The only two behind are St Maurs and Heron Island now, as they continue their journey down the far side of the track, with Mons leading, to Sharif Kabir in second. The pace looks steady. Willow Wonder the inside of Flying Legend, then Shantou and Samran. Then we have Gordy, followed by Desert Boy and Duscianto, with St Maurs and Heron Island still the back markers. Mons leading at the end of the first 3/4 of a mile, just has the edge, to Sharif Kabir, with then in third place is Flying Legend the outside of Willow Wonder, then Shantou the outside of Samran, then Gordy, then Desert Boy, followed by Duscianto, and still St Maurs and Heron Island are going to be played late. They're halfway in the Pertemps and Ledger, and it's Mons who leads, to Sharif Kabir. He's striding into good effect in front of Flying Legend, stretching well the outside of Willow Wonder. Then Shantou sets the middle of Samran, the blue jacket, the rail. Gordy, the starred steer jacket, on the outside. Then Duscianto making a mid-race move now as they make the progress towards the home straight. Under 3/4 of a mile to go. And it's Mons in the lead, to Sharif Kabir the outside, then Willow Wonder, and then Flying Legend. Gordy wide on the track. Duscianto is pulled wide, and Patadari just starting to work along now. Desert Boy is towards the back. St Maurs is running well. Shantou, but it's Sharif Kabir that goes on now as they come down towards a 3 furlong marker. Sharif Kabir, Duscianto, pink cap on the outside, is picking up well and moving in great strides, but it's Sharif Kabir that's got first run. Willow Wonder, but Patadari, is he confident on Duscianto the outside? Shantou with a run. St Maurs is pulled wide. Flying Legend next to the rails. They've got 2 furlongs to go, and it's Sharif Kabir. Duscianto now, he asks him to go the outside of Willow Wonder. Mons is coming back for more. Here comes Shantou, the white sleeve jacket, on the outside, down to the final furlong, and it's Duscianto and Shantou. The Vodafone Derby repeating itself in the Pertemps and Ledger as Duscianto digs deep, and Shantou is putting in a big finish. Duscianto and Shantou, as they drive to the line, it's going to be a desperately close call here, and Shantou's getting there at the post. Shantou lifted, Duscianto second, Samran in third, and then Mons and St Maurs.
He's quite likely to kick this horse. Bit of a character. There it goes.
Well, jumps off with 3 degrees of difficulty, and a very pleased team down there. And 2 very good jockeys in the finish of this race, and it just boiled down to tactics, Jim, in the end. He waited and waited. Shouldn't think he was in front anywhere about 50 yards from the line, was he? Yeah,
Pat was waiting to make his move, and Frankie was waiting for Pat to make that move. And you saw, again, a similar situation to York. There's a steward's inquiry called. So the drama goes on. Kisses for Frankie.
John Gosden is now watching with Bruff Scott.
Kabir, doesn't it?
I don't think you seem to come from the outside, John. We're all looking.
We bothered anyone by the crowd.
No, they said it's not you.
Yeah.
We understand it's neither the winner nor the second involved, so those pictures are just beautiful. They're not a worry to you.
No.
John, you've had great training triumphs all over the world, but how important is this one to you?
Well, it's lovely. We were second in it before with Sonas to user-friendly, and placed in enough derbies now, second, thirds and fourth, so it's nice to win one finally. I do count the Irish and Ledger though, but people forget that.
But here it's your home ground, and you cracked it.
Yes, I've always been particularly fond of Doncaster too. I've always found it a very fair track, a proper galloping track. Good people here always look after you well. And Yorkshire's a nice place to do it because they love their racing in Yorkshire.
and you have these horses through your hands. When did you think this might be a Leger horse? What were you thinking?
Well, this horse has a fascinating history in that he was diagnosed a wobbler as a 2-year-old and had the Inaba
Like
problem.
Inaba.
Yeah. And he was held back at the stud, and I was at the stud last spring and saw him, and he was cantering well. They said, well, we'll send him on over. They sent him over, and he's a character, but he came through last year well and then ran third in the Wood Ditton, and he's gone on from there. He's got a reputation for being a character, but he looked pretty brave to me today, so maybe time for him will take that squiggle, which to the public don't know, that means I'm genuine away from him.
And when you say he's a character, what things does he do at
He
home?
goes everywhere on his own with a
Well
hack.
done, Johnny! Brilliant. This is a character too.
Well, I think I'd have been a little lost with him out today. He rode the most phenomenal race, and I'm not sure too many other men in the world would have won on him. In fact, nobody. The horse only runs for Frankie, so I'd have been stuck if he didn't ride him. I really would have been.
Tell us how good this race was for you.
Well, it was great. I really felt something because, I mean, we've been under enormous pressure all year. All our best horses broke down, unfortunately, and, you know, it's not happy when everybody criticizes. So, I mean, this race really meant a lot for me. Probably as equal as a derby because, you know, I wanted to do it for John so much. And the horse was in perfect nick.
And in the closing stage we're looking at now, it looks first of all that Shantou might have the legs of you early.
One thing I tried to do when I made my last challenge, I tried to keep away from him. Because I know from past experience he's a tough old so-and-so, as they say. Yes, I mean, you know, Pat was going as equally as well as I was. And from now on, I knew whoever was going to stay better on the line. You know, I kept my stick on my left hand and tried to keep away from the Shantou because he outran me with Mons, so I didn't want to give him a chance to come back and do me on the line. So I kept well away, and it was fantastic prepared by my boss. He's only run a few times this year and in perfect nick. Nice prep race at Windsor, and we did the business, so it's great.
Frankie, John would say the horse goes everywhere on his own. How are the horses you just sit on at home?
Well, I only rode him 3 times. That's the Maiden, the Derby, and in the Wood Ditton and Newmarket. So Ollie Sutton was actually 4 times today. But Bob does a great job. He's the only guy who rides the horse. And I mean, the full credit goes to the whole of the yard, what has stuck with us throughout the year. And it's very frustrating because unfortunately all our best horses have been sidelined. So, but I mean, John's record speaks to itself, and you know, he proved it today. Then if you get the right horse, he can produce them on the day. So I'm very thrilled to ride for him, and hope we carry on for numerous years.
Shout it good and loud. Thank you.
Great, thanks.